The first time I took my 2-year-old daughter to a football game, she was intensely aware, in the way young children are, of the gender breakdown on the field. Looking at all the helmeted players, she kept asking me, "Are they women?" "No," I said, "those are all men." She did identify the one group of women on the field, which was, of course, the cheerleaders. Professional football may be an entirely male enterprise, but there are a few women out there on the field. They're there to show team spirit and to wear outfits that look like this and this. And guess how the NFL treats the women who cheer for their teams? Well, here's a snapshot of how one team, the Buffalo Bills, goes about it. According to a document obtained by Deadspin, there are a lot of rules about the right way to be a Buffalo Jill, as the team's cheerleaders are called. Among the instructions in the 12-page handbook governing behavior and etiquette, quote, "Do not be overly opinionated about anything. Do not complain about anything. Ever hang out with a whiner? It's exhausting and boring." There are some incredibly specific rules governing personal hygiene, including, quote, "intimate areas. Never use a deodorant or a chemically enhanced product. Simple, non-deodorant soap will help maintain the right pH balance." Handbook even instructs the women how to correctly use a tampon. For submitting themselves to this Mad Men-era regime of opinionless femininity, you'd think these women would be pretty well compensated, right? But what if I told you they make less than minimum wage? Wait, you say, how can that be legal? The minimum wage is literally the legal minimum you can pay someone for a job. Well, the Buffalo Bills found a way by classifying the cheerleaders as independent contractors, which allowed the team to pay them between $105 and $1,800 a season, working 20 unpaid hours per week for 42 weeks a year. That's all according to a class action lawsuit filed last spring by 5 Buffalo cheerleaders who are suing the team and the companies that manage the squad for wage theft. And in July, a New York State judge ruled against the Bills' motion to dismiss it, finding that the, quote, "minute control exerted over the women qualified them as not as independent contractors, but in fact full-fledged employees." Whatever the legal matters here, and they're fairly complicated, the NFL brought in almost $10 billion in revenue last year, while Roger Goodell himself made $44 million. I think the league can afford to pay its cheerleaders a living wage, and the fact they don't says a lot about its priorities.